I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with the matter at hand. Perhaps we should have a more knowledgeable... Curious how a fine meal makes your eyelids heavy and not your stomach.
Good sleep is the key to a good adventure. I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
One of us has been drenched!
I grant you lightning's fangs.
I knew you would prevail, Master.
Keep on like that and we'll be done here soon enough.
Why, thank you. I wanted to thank you for all you've done for me.
I thought you might like this, so I picked it up. Here you go. I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with the matter at hand. Perhaps we should have a more knowledgeable pawn join our party?
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
I am honored to be called to your side.
The old man is strange in word and deed, yet I can't quite bring myself to dismiss his tales for all that.
Curious, isn't it?
Mayhap his maundering will make more sense to us in...
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support.
I'm only glad to have proven my worth.
If ever you've need of an ear to listen, you have but to ask. I'll serve with redoubled vigor this day. Shall we see how our village fares of late, Master?
Oh no! Sir Arisen! Thank heavens you've come. Saurians have claimed the village yet again, just when almost all of the villagers had arrived.
Oi! What are you doing, standing about when there's work to be done?
Jonas! This is the good sir I spoke of, the one who called the Saurians for us.
Is that right? Then I expect you to aid us with this mess, stranger. You did it once afore, eh? Only natural you'd helped finish the job.
My apologies for the chief's temperament. Yet he speaks truly. We have need of your strength. Pray, cull the beasts as you did before, sir.
More Saurians. Let us deliver them a swift end and ensure the village's safety.
Careful now.
You have my protection. Let my magics grant you an elemental boon. Nicely done.
Think nothing of it.
Splendid. trounced our foe.
The Saurians are no more, I see. That's twice you've come to our rescue now. You're more than a friend to our village, sir, and truly we cannot...
Here he is! I found our troublemaker!
Jonas! What is the meaning of this?
This blasted beastren went and ventured into Stormwind Cave. How many times have we said none are to tread there? But there can be no doubt he's the one who incited the Saurians' attack.
Forgive me. I never meant for any of this to happen.
Trust a beastren to muck things up.
Jonas! Surely there's no need for such talk.
You would say that, wouldn't you? Seems to me beastrens go causing problems, and we humans are lumped with the job of cleaning up after them.
Jonas, please! You're being ridiculous.
There!
I do apologize. 'Twould seem things have turned rather uncomfortable. But we mustn't let this sour your triumph. You came to our aid when we needed it most, and for that, you have our gratitude, Sir Arisen. I do hope you shall visit us again and...
'Twas a rotten note to end things on. I do hope Sir Fioran will be all right.
Just grateful I get to lead
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
We've made it then. What's our first order of business, Arisen?
När affär finnen tarma, affär pella in Misvana.
Aitane filnato.
Nambawi Alelia Yabtelum. The arbor heart needs a special... It must be found outside the arbor.
Jav tarma erume. När affär finnen tarma, affär pella in Misvana.
Ayu, Fanamo Nemetani.
Nun liatilmo.
Valis haranon, halana fe ingine. Nefernis ali.
There's a ladder here.
We ought to put it to good use.
Time to catch myself up on the talk around town.
Unless I am much mistaken. We have cause to visit a place not far from here.
Perhaps we ought to go there first. What say you, Arisen?
This armor's seen better days.
This job better be worth it. It's too bloody early. We've got a duty to see this beast.
Suppose I best earn my keep.
Suppose I ought to earn. Sometimes I wonder if I'm cut.
So long as I have my help, I shan't complain.
Oh, water.
Wonder if anyone will notice if I stay here with it.
I could do with a few hours of decent point of left.
Couldn't hurt to put my feet to the moment. The rules at your neck.
Would that I could spend all day here. Greetings. You need only make a worthy offer. I have seen your path. May the... You've my gratitude. 'Tis lovely to see you.
Time to be heading home. Oof. My back.
Greetings. Here we conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to vocations. Have you found any of the items we discussed? Perchance.
Always a pleasure.
Well met, sir.
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh? Many thanks.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
The Arisen is ever prudent in the application of coin.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my story...
Fancy a look at my wares? Always a pleasure.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my story entertain you, nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale.
What do you think? Does this suit me?
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master...
Welcome to... And quality's what you need if you want to... Survive. So before you check the price, just remember... Misers die early deaths. Many thanks. I appreciate the business.
Gather round, gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. Not much going on.
Something smells divine.
Shall we pay Miss Daphne another visit? I find myself wondering how the young lass fares. I believe I can guide you.
Oh, it's not right. It doesn't make any sort of sense. The doctor examined him afore and said he'd be better with a bit of medicine. Yet e'er since he came here, he's only gotten worse.
I understand how you must feel, but you must see that your son's health continues to wane. There is no medicine that can heal him outright. He requires proper treatment. I am caring for him as best I can. I beg only for your patience. However, if you truly cannot entrust him to me, perhaps you would care to take him home with you instead. Mayhap convalescing in a place familiar to him would aid his recovery.
Home, you say?
Dear, we are pressed enough as 'tis.
All right, he stays. But pray, bring my son back to health.
I will look after him. I swear.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
Sir, ought you not be in... Ah, forgive me. You're not a patient, are you? 'Tis a pleasure to make your acquaintance. My name is Eleanor. I regret that I cannot offer you a cup of tea, but I'm in the middle of making... Not to mention, I have to find the means to procure more medicinal Oh. You wouldn't happen to know someone willing to brave the roads, would you? I know 'tis perilous, but there is one ingredient in particular. You would procure it yourself. I am grateful, but in that case, might I trouble you to bring me some miasmite? The slums are a bane to the body's humors, and its residents are oft prone to illness. We do what we can with what little we have, but your aid is most appreciated, sir. May your search prove fruitful.
Tell is, miasmite can be harvested from phantoms, monsters that wander the wilder night.
Yes, of course. I see it now.
I don't know what to do.
What to do? What to do? Hoy, Arisen! Say, have you heard about the state of the river? Do you know the river close by the church? Well, it's come to be full of muck and filth and all sorts. That's a problem for the church, as it draws from the river to make holy water. The water's so filthy that it's going to take twice the amount of gold ore to purify it. I was thinking you could help the priests by finding some gold ore. After all, it wouldn't be good for anyone if the church ran out of holy water. I was hoping it. I'll help too. I'll look for gold ore every place I can think of.
Now we seek gold ore. Though 'tis sold in shops, mining some ourselves might prove the better choice.
I quite agree. Might you consider lightening your pack, Master?
If you feel overburdened, mayhap I could carry some things for you.
Come to think of it, we might already have what we seek stored away.
All my days so.
Tis here that the body is. I beg you to conduct yourself with care and with a reverence befitting of one. My days are spent in solemn reflection. Your patronage is much.
I'm sure I can handle this. Quite sure.
Should I get up to today?
Must be air virtuous.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
Ah, excellent find.
We have what we need to deliver, do we not? Let us find the intended recipient.
We need only pass our burden into the hands that await it.
You have my support.
Hoy Arisen! Have you found any gold ore yet? Wow! This'll be plenty, I reckon. Thank you ever so much. Listen, I was talking to the priests, and apparently our troubles aren't over yet. Would you be... Thanks. So, remember how I told you about the river? Now lots of people who live nearby are falling sick. The priests have been treating everyone as best they can, but there's nowhere near enough medicine to go round. I want to help them, but I'm not sure what I can do, apart from ask you, that is. Would you bring us some more medicine, Arisen? Oh, thanks, Arisen. What would we... I'll talk to the priests in the meantime, see if there's anything useful I can do.
Now we've need of medicine. We can purchase it at shops, or make some ourselves by combining the ingredients.
By your leave.
Hoy, Arisen! Have you brought any medicine with you? Now that's just splendid! Oh, thank you, Arisen. This should be plenty. I'll take it to the church straight away.
'Tis a goodly deed we've done, aiding the sick. I only hope our efforts go a ways toward improving life in the slums.
I quite agree.
Thanks, sir.
Yes, sir. You are most gracious.
Oh, sir, if you please, pray excuse my boldness, sir. Might I beg a moment of your... My master is in need of aid, you see, and I'm hoping you'll consider... Oh, thank you, sir. Might we continue this conversation somewhere more discreet? Then you will find my master's manor in the noble quarter. Pray, meet me there at your earliest convenience.
I'm just grateful I get to lead a quiet life.
Pleasant breeze. Devoutness and diligence are two sides of one coin.
Well met, sir. Fancy a gander?
good sleep will ensure we are prepared for the morrow. I witnessed a stunning display of archery on my travels. Methinks our band would benefit from such skills.
It appears night has fallen while we slept.
Shall we check our packs and be off?
Ready to forge on?
now. No sense getting cold feet just about anywhere.
I can't wait to see what the day holds.
Might head for Hope these townsfolk have fuller pockets.
I'm just grateful I get to live my life.
Welcome. What is life without a little spice?
What should I get up to?
Oh, I can't complain, really.
Greetings, Your Majesty. Have you a moment to speak? There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. Ah, yes. Regarding your pursuer from some days past, as we suspected, he was indeed an agent from Batal. When he learnt of Your Majesty's escape, he began inquiring after your movements. 'Tis a glad thing we captured him before matters escalated. As to how he learned Your Majesty's location with such ease, I intend to extract the answers from him anon. I shall be sure to inform you when I do. Pray, take this. 'Tis the least I can offer for Your Majesty's assistance.
So the agent was of Batal, after all. 'Tis rather eerie that someone should be sent across the border to spy on you.
Twould seem we've a need to visit the palace.
Greetings. You need only make a worthy offering. I have seen your path. May these words guide you true. You've my gratitude. 'Tis lovely to see you.
There's a ladder here.
We ought to put it to good use.
Oh, could use a rest.
Here's hoping there'll be no trouble.
Would that all my days were so tranquil.
Follow me, if you would.
Ah, now here's a surprise.
A splendid discovery. Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
Can't wait for the new equipment to come in.
It is our duty to see this peace
Following along, I trust. Take care not to lose sight of me. We're here, Master.
We shall await you here. Master. Shall we visit the manor, as the maid bid? Then follow me. I'll lead the way.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged. Use me as your foothold!
What's this? Come to admire my sculptures, have you? Ho ho! To think my eminence as a collector would reach in the ears of the Arisen. If only my collection were complete, I'd fain allow you to inspect it. Alas, the sculpture that I commissioned to be its centerpiece is yet to arrive. And 'twould wound my pride to have you behold my collection ere 'tis made whole. If your curiosity shall not be denied, however, mayhap you consider paying a visit to the sculptor in my stead. The man's home is located in Batal. You need only tell him that I eagerly await the sculpture's completion.
We may benefit from pursuing the information.
Pray, follow me. Here we are.